In this video I'm going to show you how to add an outline to your cookie cutter and then how to extrude it into 3D. So if you look at the examples here, you'll notice the one on the left has lots of detail and the one on the right is a very simple outline shaped. Now if yours has lots of detail, you will need to add these rectangles behind it. The point of the rectangle is to make sure that the things in the centre stay with that shape. If you didn't, then they would 3D print and they would just literally fall off. So they need that base behind it in order to connect it to the outline, which I'm showing with my mouse, of the shape. For those of you that are doing the simple one, you will literally just outline the shape that you've produced and you will extrude it. So I'm going to show this first because everyone will need to do this, and then I will show how to add these rectangular boxes after that. So as always, I'm going to go onto Google and we're going to type in Fusion Online, unless you've already got your file opened up, and then we will click Launch Fusion. Reminder, you need to put your email address in and your password. Once you're on there, if I just remove this, it will look something like this. Now to open up your design from last lesson, you can either click the 9 boxes at the top left, and then you can click on your folder, and then obviously students, and then you'll find your file and then you'll open it. Another way of doing it is to click file in the top left, open, and then obviously click your folder and then double click student in order to find your file. Okay, so once you've done that, it should appear just like so. Now at this point, and this is very important, you need to right click, edit sketch. If you don't do that and you start creating a new sketch, you're going to end up with two very different sketches, and Autodesk doesn't want you to do that. So please make sure you right click the blue line and you left click edit sketch. Perfect. Now I'm going to create a circle, because actually I'm not going to create a circle, I'm going to create an outline around this shape. So I'm going to click offset. I'm then going to select this line and I'm going to offset it about, I'm going to say let's try 4 millimeters, like so. And I'm going to click enter. And I'm going to do the same all round here as well. So click 4 millimeters, enter, again 4 millimeters, enter, or -4 in this instance. So if it does go inside rather than outside, so 4 goes inside, but if I click -4, it does go around the outside of it. Now I'm going to do this one. So is that 4? Perfect. And I'm going to click OK. Now this is the bit that I am going to drag out, okay? But I need this to be 1 millimeter in thickness, because that's how it cuts like a blade, like a knife. So I've got to do it again. So I've got to go 1 millimeter, enter. So this is offset again, 1 millimeter, enter, offset again, 1 millimeter, enter. Oh, I didn't go minus. If you ever want to go backwards as well, click undo or Control Z. So I'm going to click that, -1 millimeter, so it goes outside it. Is everything now done? Yes, it is. So we're now going to click finish sketch, because we don't want to add any more drawing. Now I want to extrude this thin line here. So I'm going to select it, I'm going to click extrude, which is at the top left, and now I'm going to click everything else that I would like to extrude. So remember, if I just show you on here, this is going to be this thin outline that's going to allow the cookie to actually cut. If it was too thick, it would just squish the cookie instead, which is not good. I'm going to click this one, and that one. Perfect. Now, I'm looking at it from the front, but I want to look at it as if it's 3D. So I'm going to select the home button in the top right, which looks like a house. And you want to drag this out to 20 millimeters. Then I'm going to click OK. So this is what will cut out the shape of my cookie cutter. So if I look at these, it would literally be that section there, that section there. Now, at the minute, the rest of the sketch has vanished and we need the rest of the sketch back. So I'm going to click the eyeball that's next to sketch on the left. I'm going to change to front view by clicking on the right cube front. And now I want to extrude some of these parts so that like this, like these eyes on the pumpkin in the mouth, they will press into it. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to click the house button again. I'm going to click extrude. So I want that bit, I want that bit, I want that, that and that. I want that, that. Is there anything else? I'm going to just change to front view again and just check. Yep, because that should be with it as well. This bit, should it? Yep. That bit, that bit, that bit, and that bit. Perfect. And I'm going to zoom out. Okay. Then I'm going to switch to the house again. Now this time, I don't want it to come all the way to 20 because otherwise it's not going to create an indent, an impression into the cookie. So instead, I'm going to type in 10 millimeters and check that. Now I'm going to type in 15. Let's go 13. Perfect. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to click OK because I'm happy with that. Now, if it confuses you, you can go and click the eyeball next to sketches to turn it off again. And then I'm just going to have a quick look at it. So it'll push that shape into it. Excellent. And now I'm going to click the home button. Wonderful. So at the minute, this would 3D print and these would 3D print, but they would all be separated. There's nothing connecting them together. Like I showed you on this video here, I need them to be connected together correctly. So, on the back of the shape, so I'm going to rotate this round, or I'm going to click back. I'm going to click create sketch. So this is a new sketch now, because I don't want to edit it on top of this one. So look, sketch 2. Now I am literally going to draw some lines from that point to that point. Maybe go down to there. So I'm creating like this rectangular frame. Perfect, that's gone blue. Do I need anywhere else? Maybe one here as well. We zoom in. So from there to there, let's go to here. This is going to provide the extra support so that when you are doing your cookie cutter, it won't fall apart. I'm going to need one from here to there. Let me zoom in again. You can do this literally however you wish. Connect that, perfect. And then I'm going to do one here. So from there to there to there to there to there to there. Perfect. Okay, then I'm going to click finish sketch, and again it's vanished, so I'm going to turn the eyeball back on. I'm going to turn off sketch 1 because I don't need that, and I'm just going to look at sketch 2. I'm going to go back to the home button. So now I'm going to just rotate it round. So this sketch here, I want to extrude it. I want to extrude this sketch, that bit, and that bit. And all I want to happen is I just want these to connect everything together. So I'm going to push it in. Now, at the minute it's red, which means cut. I don't want it to cut out, I want it to join. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click join. Perfect. Just going to double check I'm happy with everything. I might make it a little bit less. 5mm is quite thick. I'm going to make it 2mm maybe. Let's go 3. And then I'm going to click OK. I'm just going to check everything is connected as it should be. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That looks good to me. And then you have got a finished cookie cutter.